Dear chess friends, welcome at the Royal Chess channel. My name is Manik. I am Grandmaster from Slovakia. I want to show you game between Gukesh and Firouzja. It's candidates tournament 13th round. It was Spanish Berlin. Why play d3? Possible is castle, knight takes e4, rook e1, knight is hanging, knight d6, knight takes e5, bishop e7, bishop is hanging on b5, bishop f1, knight f5, knight f3. This position is equal. Also, white can go to main line, knight takes e4, d4, knight d6. This ending is very unclear. And so this is the reason why play d3. Black play bishop c5. Possible is also d6. This position is also unclear. Okay, d3, bishop c5, castle, knight d4. Bishop is hanging on b5. What can white do? White play simple move, knight takes d4. Bishop takes d4. Knight d2. Idea is knight f3 and attack the bishop on d4 and pawn on e5. Possible was c3. Bishop is hanging, bishop b6, knight a3, planning knight c4, c6, bishop a4, d6, knight c4, bishop c7, bishop c2, castle. This position is also unclear. Knight d3, but the black have no problem. Even bishop e6 is okay. Okay, knight d2, c6, bishop c4, d6, c3, bishop is hanging, bishop b6, bishop b3. Idea is knight c4 and f4. Let's play a5. For example, castle, knight c4, bishop c7, f4. White is little better. But black plays strong move a5 and knight c4, bishop a7. Don't let white play f4. This is idea. Knight e3. White play knight e3. Possible was a4, bishop c4, bishop g4, queen is hanging, queen c2, castle, bishop g5, h6 is interesting move. Okay, white can take the pawn, but this position is also unclear. Because black won't play bishop b6 and take knight. Or rook ae1, bishop b6. It's unclear, but maybe a little better for black because two bishops. Black have two bishops. So, okay, let's go back to the game. Knight e3, black play castle, queen f3, d5. Strong move. Idea is after e takes d5, black have strong move a4. White cannot take because black just take knight on e3 and take the bishop and is winning position. White play bishop c2 immediately. Also possible was instead d5 a4. Also I cannot take because black will take on e3 and take bishop on a4. So this position is also okay for black. Black play d5, bishop c2, g6, rook e1, bishop e6. What can white do? Position is equal, but it's hard to open the position for both players. So white played e takes d5, c takes d5, h3, and waiting. What will black do? Black play rook e8, bishop a4, strong move. Black play e4. Bishop d7 is not very good because white just take on d7. If after knight takes d7, knight takes d5, white is winning. Pan more and king is weak, so interesting is e4, but knight h5, queen d6, and white is winning. But black plays strong move, e4, d takes e4, d takes e4, queen e2, and rook e7. Position is equal, but maybe a little better for black. Knight f1. White won't play bishop e3 and change bishop, but black play queen c7, bishop b3, a4. Bishop e3, a3. c4. Position is equal. White play, black play knight h5. For example, this is also equal, this ending. Black played knight h5, planning f5, f4, an attack. So g3, bishop c5, b3, f5. Black is a little better, but it's very hard to win this position. Rook a d1, idea rook d5. Rook f8, planning f4. Rook d5, queen e7. Now white plays strong move f4 because black cannot take because white just play queen takes e6 and is winning position. Knight f6, rook d2. Now black plays strong move g5. Also possible was e3, rook is hanging. Rook d3, knight e4. For example, rook takes e3, rook d8. Black has d file and compensation for a pawn. g4, queen c5. This is interesting. Knight c3, queen is hanging. Now look, queen h4 is winning, but why the strong move rook e8 check and win the queen? So knight d1 don't work, but queen c6 check, king h2, knight f1. But black has queen h, white has queen h4. So no, knight d1 maybe queen f6. This position should be equal. Okay, let's go back to the game. Black play g5, knight e3. Possible was f take g5, but after knight d7, pawn is hanging on g5. Black position is very good. Knight h2, f4 attack. For example, this position is almost winning for black. Check. e3, rook e4 is winning position because black will take pawn on g5 and is winning. After this, of course, this is impossible. Queen takes e4 because knight f3 check and take the rook and position is winning. Okay, the game happened knight e3, g takes f4, g takes f4, queen f7, king h2, knight h5, pawn is hanging, queen f2, rook g6, rook d5, pawn is hanging, knight g7, rook e d1, rook h6, rook g1, rook g6, They repeated moves, but now I play queen h4. Didn't want draw, so play for win. White is much better because these pawns f5 and a3 are very weak. White play queen g5. Black play queen g6. Better was knight e6. Queen g6 is big mistake. Knight e6. And now he's threatening queen g1 check. White has to go to ending, and this ending should be equal. But this ending after queen takes g6 is winning for white because pawn on a3 is very big and g6. And what can black do? White is threatening rook f6 and take pawn on f5. Black play rook knight d4, but after rook b6, pawn is hanging on b7. Position is losing. For example, e3, king e2, check, e2, knight f6 is winning for white because it's mate. Okay, let's go back to the game. Rook e6, rook e7, rook h6, attack h3 pawn, but white play c5 and simple plan c6, c7, and c8 queen. So it's winning ending. Rook b7, strong move. White will play b5 and c6. This position is winning. Check, king g3, rook takes a2, b7. Now black resign after king g3. Position is total winning for white. For example, rook takes a2, b7, rook b2. And this position is winning. I hope you enjoyed this video. We will meet again. Bye.